We are now in the hands of Lisa Lambert.
This is the pre-meeting of the Mobile City Council, Tuesday, April the 11th. We have approval of minutes from March the 28th and April the 4th.
Okay.
Appeals, we have requests for waive the noise ordinance on April the 15th at the Bragg Mitchell Mansion, 7 p.m. until 11 p.m.
No issues.
May 13th from 6 p.m. until 11 p.m. on Black Lawn Street. Okay. May 13 from 2 p.m. until 10 p.m. on Virginia Street. Okay. Public hearings. Today is the public hearing to declare the structures at 1162 Fry Street, 217 Norman Street, 2209 Largo Avenue, public nuisances and ordering them demolished. Public hearing to consider approval of a certificate of public convenience and necessity to Comfort Transport LLC to operate a shuttle service.
1162 Frost Street is in the historic district. I haven't looked to see what the condition of the house is. I was told this morning that it has active permits on it. We don't know what the owner's doing. How long has the permit been active?
Again, 1162 Fry Street, the owner has made applications for demolition permit and a mobile MHDC permit. It was back in February of this month, so there's been no action since February. I do recommend that we give extra time so the owner can finish that process, either 30 days or 60 days.
60 days. Okay. Norman Street, I don't know the overall status of that, so I guess it's been sitting there for a while, right?
That is correct. 217 Norman Street. We have municipal enforcement has not come in contact with the owners of the property. However, this is on the corner. It is degrading. The roof is degrading, exterior wall problems. But what catches our attention is the chimney. If you look, you'll see bricks from the chimney on the roof. The chimney's failing.
Yeah. So
we would like to go forward unless an owner shows up this morning.
Or we can protect it. We can secure and protect. I mean, if it's only the chimney, that's an issue.
At this point, I think the roof is too far gone for the city to engage in a securing. But
Right.
That is for a discussion that we can bring up if you want to hold this over.
Yeah, 1162 Frost Street is another reason why I'm really concerned about the MHDC ordinance and the change in the way it's writing. It gives them the power to just get rid of structures like this without a helping hand. You and I have talked about this again this morning. We've got to find a way to make some of the stuff work, especially when we have heirs involved. Another thing, CJ, in your district, our company, Carroll Incorporated, is doing a house at 765 Charles Street. I watched the owner of the house down the street come home last week, right before Easter, to get stuff out of the house that she didn't know was being torn down and watch our house come down. The problem is that there's a bunch of heirs and they couldn't get the heirs together before we took action. Another unintended consequence right there. So we got to start doing I don't know how we're going to do it, but we got to start doing a better job. She lived right around the corner on Sharp Baltimore Street. I mean, everybody on the street knew her, but I guess we were sending our notices to the wrong people.
And just as a reminder to the council, in no way is the city holding back the owners of the properties.
Yeah.
The deferred maintenance is solely 100% on the owners of the properties.
Yeah.
And that's something that we also need to keep in mind.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that, but some people, when their heirs involved in generations past, may not have the same means that their parents did. So we've got to find a way to kind of help resolve some of that, and let's look into it as we go forward.
Correct. And also, just for the council's benefit, there's been a change, and we all remember the change in the building codes. There's some changes with the roofing and how the roofs have to be repaired. So fortified standard is now the standard for all roofs. So
on new roofs.
Yes.
The historic roofs, grandfather.
But some of the structures that we're encountering that we normally would secure and patch are going to require a complete roof replacement. So that's going to tweak some of the costs, and you'll see that in the near future as we move forward.
Thanks, David.
217 Norman.
60 days. Oh, Norman, I'm gonna let go.
Okay.
Gonna let go.
Yeah,
The other one, 60 days on Fry.
Presentation of petitions and other communications to the council. Ben Harris, discussing the importance of careful consideration of the current annexation proposals and maintaining voting majority in Mobile. Beverly Cooper, comments regarding the recently released annexation report by PFM. What will be the impact of annexation on the existing city and its citizens? Reverend Dr. W.A. James III, how will annexation process impact voting age population of the city? Reggie Hill, has annexation study shown impact of resources to existing community? Annexation quantity over quality, number of public safety vehicles increased due to potential increase in population. What constitutes a violation of First Amendment rights in reference to engagement with municipal government? Consent resolutions held over 37-342. Recommending approval to the ABC Board for issuance of a lounge retail liquor Class 1 license to Busy Bee Hookah and Ice Bar Lounge.
I spoke to this owner and we're good.
Resolutions held over 01384, authorized agreement with Pyrotechnico Fireworks, Inc. for display. 08386, approve purchase order to Gray Bar Electric for street light poles and arms. 08387 is approving a purchase order to Gray Bar Electric for street light poles and 12-foot trussed arms. 08388, approve purchase order to Best Price Services LLC for ditch cleaning services. 08389, authorized purchase order to Cone Inc. for materials and assembly of skirt brush on cruise terminal elevators. 08390, approved purchase order to NEC Corporation of America for Smart Scan fingerprint identification hardware and software. 21391, authorized contract with Best Price Services for right-of-way mowing at DIP and Cypress Shores. 21392, authorized contract with PPM Consultants for fueling system work at Motorpool and City Garage. Ordinance is being introduced, 88018, authorized the conveyance of city-owned vacant land south of Lloyd Station Road, not now needed for public or municipal purposes.
Mr. President,
Mrs. Reynolds.
just for everyone's reference, this is a piece of property that abuts a railroad track that's over near a county development that's coming up, and the city is conveying the property over to the county for their development.
Consent resolutions being introduced, 40, 394, 395, 396 are declaring the structures public nuisances and ordering them demolished. And on 396, that's a typo. It should say District 6 and not Mayor Stimson. 58, 397, authorized removal of weeds, Group 1641. 60, 398, 399, and 400 are approving award a special bonus to the Public Services Employee of the Month, to the Public Works at Large Employee of the Month, and to the Parks and Recreation Employee of the Month. 60, 401, 402 are determining appropriations to Just for Developmental Lab and Dearborn Young Men's Christian Association serve a public purpose and approving payment. 27, 413, and 414 are declaring a vacancy in Council District 6 and setting July 25th as the date for the special election and August 22nd for a runoff election.
Council, we're going to move those two items up on top of the agenda this morning.
Yeah.
We're going to take it out of order.
We'll just take it out of order, waive the rules, and or just move to take it out of order as we approve the agenda.
Well, I mean, I don't have any objection, just trying to figure out why would we do that?
You just go ahead and just declare it and get it out the way.
Okay.
Declare the seat open immediately.
Gotcha.
Resolutions being introduced, 01403, authorized subaward grant agreement with Alabama Department of Conservation and Natural Resources for Mobile Area Stormwater Mapping and Resiliency Planning.
Mr. President,
Yes, Mr. Reynolds.
I believe we skipped 27414
No,
Well,
she took.
Oh,
I-
okay,
well,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
We're gonna take-
I've never done the election process before, so this one, as I read it, I don't understand the necessity of this one. Can
So.
you
the-
help me with that?
The law states that, that the appointment is made for the chief election officer.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
So,
I mean, I'm trying to understand
Okay.
why, and this says chief executive officer as well.
so the mayor is responsible for the election, and while he is attending to the business of the city, he appoints the city clerk to that responsibility of the election.
Okay, to spend money in it.
Should the word be executive or elections?
Election officer, election. Zero 8404, approved purchase orders for fuel for various city departments. 08405, approved purchase order to Routeware Inc. for garbage route tracking software, $17,209. 08406, approved purchase order to Cone Inc. for Convention Center escalator maintenance, clean down, and step chain replacement, $49,668. 08407, approved purchase order to CDW Government LLC for iPad computer tablets for municipal garage, $20,806.80. 21408, authorized contract with Geotechnical Engineering Testing, Inc. for design phase geotechnical services at the proposed Mobile Civic Center parking facility, $34,500. 21409, authorized contract with Medical Disposal Systems to provide medical waste disposal services for Mobile Fire Rescue Department and Animal Shelter, $13,000 per year. 21410, authorized contract with Robert J. Baggett for expansion joint replacement at the Arthur R. Outlaw Convention Center, $57,977. 37411, consider the approval of a certificate of public convenience and necessity to Comfort Transport to operate a shuttle service. 6412, authorized settlement agreement and release of claims. Announcements.
Madam Clerk, would you like to introduce our new communication director?
Yes, everyone, please look to the wall over here. Our new director of council communications and community engagement is Ashley Danielle Flores.
Welcome aboard. Looking forward to working with you and everything. Excited. Anything from the council? Anything from the administration? Okay. All right,
In light of the continued ongoing approaches of individuals in respect to annexation and the ongoing intensity, I think that some of these community meetings are going to require maybe some level of police presence. Okay, so I think that it's important that everybody be heard, but also it's extremely important as we go through this process that everybody's also civil. And I appreciate us looking into it, but it's no need for what happened last week to happen again. And I appreciate it.
anything else? Not, we'll see each other at 10:30.